Hey guys, it's me, Alyssa from Rags to Stitches. Glad to see y'all back this week. Last week, during our coffee date, I talked about the 3 myths having to do with balance. If you haven't had a chance to go back and watch that video, I highly suggest that you do, as today we're continuing on in this 3-part series. Part 2, today I'll be sharing a couple of tips or tricks or things that I do to help create balance in my life. Seems to be a common question among us all on how to balance the whole work, life, home, school, all of that. And so last week I talked about 3 myths that I felt had to do with what it means to really have balance in your life. And then today I'm going to be sharing, as I said, 3 of the 6 tips that I shared when I spoke at Sewing Summit 2 weeks ago. So let's get started. The first thing and the biggest thing for me in terms of helping to find balance for myself is by syncing up, meaning that I need a calendar. And for me, I use several different calendars. I have one calendar that is just for the blog. It allows me to keep track of contributors, when I'm guest posting in other places, when I'm doing giveaway posts. It allows for me to get organized on my editorial calendar, and then I'm able to share that with my virtual assistant, Sky, so that she can kind of help me stay on track. She helps me follow up with people and stay organized in that area during the month. And then, so I use the month at a glance to kind of decide what I'm going to be talking about. And then I use the days of the week to jot down different notes on where my page views are at, where my followers are at, any suggestions that I've heard, maybe a post I've read somewhere that I want to make sure that I remember to go back and check later. So I'll make notes, any kind of blogging notes in that calendar. It could be something as simple as a Target calendar that you purchase to do that you can keep in your purse. Or for me, I use a planner from a shop called Much Ado About You, and I believe her planners just went back on sale yesterday, so check her out, and you can purchase a calendar from her. Then I have a calendar that I use, and this is my calendar for my family and for Pollinate. So this is where I keep track of. This is an Erin Condren planner. I know I'm crazy that I have multiple planners, but this one comes with me everywhere, and the blog one stays home. Just because my family and Pollinate are my primary businesses. And so, not that my family is my business, but we'll just call keeping track of all the different places and carpools and all that kind of stuff business. So, with this calendar, I use the month at a glance to keep track of everything having to do with Pollinate campaigns, when I need to be sending out newsletters, etc. And then during the week, is when I keep track of where I need to be. So for me, I remember things better if I write it down in my planner, and then if it's someplace that both Kyle and I need to be, or our whole family needs to be, then I put it in our joint calendar, which we keep track of on our phones. So trust me, it's probably easier for you to have one calendar. So when I get synced up, it just means get a calendar, get a system going, color code it all and make it pretty. But the best way to plan out your time, you're planning on writing about with the blog, or maybe new products you need to push out, is by keeping a calendar. Especially if you do tutorials for different seasons and stuff, it's really important that you get those up at least a month in advance. So having that on hand is good. The second thing that I shared was eliminating crap and laughing. So I have found that when you're busy and you're stressed out and you're trying to balance all these things, it's good to have people in your life that can come alongside you, and you can be cheerleaders for each other. And so I find that spending time with people who I laugh with and can kind of relax and not be stressed out or griping or complaining about life are the types of people that I like to spend time with. So I try not to spend time with people who spend a lot of their time being negative or complaining and everything like that. And that's only because I struggle with falling into that rut. myself. And so when I spend time with other people that do that, then for me, I tend to do that too. And right now with everything, I have found that being able to laugh and enjoy life and spending time with people who are happy for you no matter where they are in their lives or with their businesses or, you know, home life is has really helped me a lot. So I spend a lot of time with people that encourage me to laugh and look at the brighter side of the situation. And in turn, it's helped me to be less of a gossiper, less dramatic about stuff, and to help me to be a better wife and a better mom, because I'm not spending time focusing on the little things that don't matter, that just build up, and just kind of be a better problem solver, I guess I should say. So, and then so I suggest to you that if you have people that you know that tend to be like that in your life, maybe you need to take a step back and not spend time with them for a while, or just take a break, because if you're not laughing, then you're not releasing tension and stress, and you're not having any fun. And as part of a work-life balance, when you're not working and you're doing life, it should be fun. You should be creating memories with your kids, with your husband, with your family, with your friends. You should be laughing. You should have inside jokes. It should be a moment, not a moment. So that's helped me find balance too, because then I'm able to put work aside and focus on some other things and not get caught up in the little stuff. So the third thing that has helped me create balance is getting my sweat on, meaning working out. Working out has become a huge part of my schedule, and yes, it takes some time to get beyond the, oh, I don't really have time for this. You don't have time not to do it. On days that I work out, I find, especially in the morning, I find that I'm more focused, more on task, and I get more stuff done during my day. I'm able to plan my time better, and you guys, working out releases endorphins, and endorphins make you feel happy. So why wouldn't you want to do something that's ultimately going to make you feel happier? And not to mention the fact that working out has helped me lose, like from head to toe, almost 13 inches. I'm getting measured again tomorrow, but up from last month, 13 inches from like, you know, head to toe. So, I mean, that makes me happy too. So I highly suggest, if you're not working out, you know, get to the gym, find a boot camp near you, find a friend that will be your accountability partner that you both can go together, but make the time to do that. It'll be better for you. It'll be better for your business. It'll change your life in a positive way. Why? Because it gets you on the track to healthier living. And when you're working out and living a healthier lifestyle, you eat better, which in turn makes you feel better. You're less tired. You feel less gross and greasy and bloated and ick. And I think when you feel less of all of those things, it gives you the energy that you need to get other things that you do want to do done. So I really feel like it'll help you be more productive. So those are my first 3 tips. Next week, I'll be sharing with you 3 more that have really helped me create balance in my work-life journey. Please keep in mind, I am definitely not perfect at it, and I still have a lot of things to learn and a long way to go, but I do believe that coming up with tips and tools for creating that balance or moving towards it is what's going to get you there quicker. So I hope you guys had a great week. I can't wait to hear what you've all been up to, and I will chat with you next time. Bye.